I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need.
Hey guys, it's Yaya and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a DIY healing scalp ointment. It was formulated to heal damaged skin and to also soothe any irritation like dandruff, dry, itchy scalp, okay? So go ahead and take a screenshot of the formula so you can follow along with me, or if you want to just save it for later, you can do that. Throughout the video, you will see that we're using some very unique oils that offer some great healing benefits, all thanks to Oslove Organics, who is the sponsor of this video. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. You guys go check them out down below. I will talk more about these oils as we go along through the video. Before we jump into this video, here's a simple formula using natural beeswax, some coconut oil, some other oils that you can make a more simple version than what I'm about to make now. And these are ingredients that probably are a little bit more accessible to you, okay? You can click the link down below and you have access to them from Oslove Organics as well. So yeah, just go check that out. So let's jump right in. The hardest part for me was the base. The base for this ointment makes up 50% of the formula, and I absolutely couldn't get it right. I tried using just beeswax, tried using just butters, and I got this balm type consistency, which is nothing wrong with that, but I wanted something like an ointment, something like semi-solid, not all the way solid. I found a couple of ingredients that seemed to work for me. This is a plant-based alternative to petroleum, and I have not seen anything else that gives me the consistency that is so similar to petroleum. There's literally no alternative. If you're looking for this type of texture, this is pretty much the only other closest ingredient you can get to that, okay? Following that, I used lanolin. Lanolin is not plant-based, but it is naturally derived. Now, if you're looking for that Blue Star ointment type consistency, or if you ever used hair grease type consistency, this is what you want. There is no substitute. It's not greasy at all. It absorbs really well into the skin, and it works really well with the biolantum, okay? These two ingredients were the key to get that ointment texture consistency, period. However, I needed to add a little bit more structure and stability, so I used the cerebellina. This ingredient is derived from natural beeswax, and it is basically a gelling agent but for oils, which is very unique, and it works really well, and it does a great job in adding stability and a little bit more form to your ointment without making it too hard, okay? Next, we're going to be adding unrefined shea butter. I got this from Oslove Organics as well. You guys know how much I love shea butter for its healing benefits and properties. When it comes to the skin, it's unmatched. And believe it or not, shea butter is one of the softest butters out there, and I thought it would be perfect to add a little oomph to this ointment without making it too hard, okay? That's it. That's the base that I've been working on for a while now, and I finally got a consistency that I can be happy with. One thing you guys probably have noticed about this formulation is that it's anhydrous, so basically there's no water, so this makes it super simple. We can melt down everything together. However, the cerebellina has a higher melting point, so I initially tried to melt it separately so that the other ingredients wouldn't have to be subjected to higher temperatures, but initially it didn't work out, and I eventually ended up adding them all together, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to our healing oils and why we chose them. First up, we have unrefined poppy seed oil. It's filled with omega-3 fatty acids and also some amazing antioxidants that work to heal damaged skin, including the scalp. It also helps to soothe scalp irritation like dry, itchy scalp. And overall, it's a lightweight oil. It's really easy to incorporate into any of your DIY products, especially those for sensitive skin or those dealing with the scalp. So yeah, it's definitely worth the try, and it's a great oil to use. Next up, we're using 100% pure Abyssinian oil. You guys have seen me use this numerous times, and it's because it's a super lightweight oil, easy to absorb. But did you know that it was also very healthy for the scalp? It has natural antifungal properties to help reduce dandruff, which I thought was amazing, and I definitely wanted to incorporate it into this healing ointment. Next up, we have sea buckthorn fruit oil. You guys have seen me use this numerous times. It's one of my favorite oils to use to add that pop of vibrant color, but also for its benefits. It is an amazing antioxidant, and it's going to heal damaged skin. So thinking of any damaged follicles you might have, this oil can repair that damage and stimulate hair growth. So it's a great oil to incorporate for any DIY project. And that's it. That's the other 50% of our formulation, and it is just our healing oils. And I'm just going to give this a mix so you guys can just see how pretty and vibrant this color is. So pretty. And overall, the final product will have a similar color. Now, if you were to add some butters or make this product that was whipped or emulsion, then yes, you will get a different color. It will be more on the lighter orange or yellowish side. But since this is going to be like a salve or an ointment or a balm, we're going to pretty much get this color, and it's beautiful. So like I said before, I melted down the other 3 ingredients first because they had a lower melting point, and then I tried to incorporate the cerebellina, but it was just solidifying so quickly, so I had to keep putting it on the stove to make sure I had all my equipment ready to record it. But like I said, it just, in the end, it just didn't matter. I ended up having to remelt it down to make sure all the ingredients were evenly incorporated. So I let this sit for maybe a good 5 to 10 minutes to cool just slightly, and then I went on and added my liquid oils to the mixture. Now, because they were cool, they instantly started to solidify some of the other ingredients, and you want this to cool slowly to try to prevent any graininess in this product or coat. We're not going to whip it. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to pour it into the container. So in order to reduce that graininess, you want to melt this all down evenly, and then you want to slowly cool it down. So this is the container that I'm using. It is glass, and I think this also helped to make sure that the product cooled down at a slower pace. If you use something like that's cooler or plastic or something like that, it probably would solidify a little faster. But I did get a separate little dish and pour just the rest of it, just a little bit in there, so I can kind of get an idea of how the texture was improving as it cooled down. And I was pleasantly surprised. After 5 or 10 minutes, it was still pretty loose and a little warm, but it definitely was becoming what I wanted it to become after all the trials and errors. It was definitely becoming what I wanted it to become. So I don't think I've had any DIY come out similar to this. If you've seen some of my other gel videos, they were water-based gels, and they really break on the skin super easily, super fast. This is more like a salve, more like a grease, if you will, and it has this more semi-solid texture. It's not like a regular gel. It's like a oil gel. I can't really explain it. If you've ever used hair grease before, this is similar to that. If you ever used Blue Star ointment, this is similar to that as well. And I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. I've used it on my scalp. I put it on my skin, and it definitely works exactly like that. I definitely feel like I can tweak it some more, and I will continue to tweak it some more with some other formulas as well, because I'm just super excited about it. But what I really love is that it came out not heavy, not greasy at all, but still have this very beautiful ointment type texture. So these oils, they work well with each other, and all of the ingredients complemented each other so well. And I'm just really happy that I didn't give up, and I kept trying, because this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna give you guys just a quick demonstration on my skin so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at this beautiful texture. You guys, if you've ever used ointment before, this is what it is. It's so smooth. It has a really satin-like, beautiful feel to it. I can't explain it. It's just such a beautiful feeling to the skin, but it's not greasy at all. I used a lot here, probably more than I need. A little bit goes a long way, but as you can see, as I rub it in, it immediately absorbs really well into the skin. So yeah, I hope you guys give this a try. What do you think about it? Leave a comment down below. I always love to hear from you guys. I can't answer every single question, but I do my best to try and go through them and answer the questions. Okay, so leave a comment down below. Also, thank Oslove Organics while you're down there for sponsoring this video, so I can bring you these awesome content in these videos. Okay, definitely go check out the links so you can try out some of these ingredients and oils yourself for all your DIY needs. Also, don't sleep on the description box, you guys. I try to put all the information down there that you could possibly need, and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell, because it's the only way you can keep up with me and all the videos I'm coming out with. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.